If you have been experiencing jaw tension, clicking, grinding at night, a deep ache that radiates through your temples or neck, this message is for you. TMJ dysfunction and jaw pain are often brushed off as structural or stress-related issues, and while that's part of the picture, it's not the whole story. Because for so many sensitive, emphatic, spiritually attuned beings, the jaw is not just a joint. It's a vault, a gate, a battleground between truth and suppression. And if your jaw has been clenching in silence, you may be carrying more than physical tension. Energetically, the jaw is connected to the throat chakra, expression, boundaries, truth, the solar plexus, agency, power, self-protection, and the third eye, inner knowing and spiritual clarity. It is the hinge between your voice and your will, between what you feel and what you say, between your inner world and your outer expression. So when you're stuck between your truth and your fear, when you want to speak but it doesn't feel safe, when you bite down your emotions just to get through the day, the jaw remembers and it tightens to keep the peace. Here are the most energetic imprints I see in healing sessions around TMJ. Suppressed anger or resentment. The clenched jaw is often holding back rage. Not always loud rage, but quiet, chronic resentment. The kind built from years of not feeling heard, not being allowed to say no, or having to keep the peace. Silenced truth. Many souls with TMJ have a lifetime, or many, of being punished for speaking. This shows up as fear of saying too much, being misunderstood, or being judged. The jaw carries the weight of words unspoken. Ancestral obedience and spiritual vows. Some carry inherited imprints, like it's safer to stay silent, be polite, not honest, don't speak until spoken to. Others hold spiritual vows from past lives, especially nuns, monks, or initiates who were required to take vows of silence or obedience. The jaw still bears the lock. Control and hypervigilance. Cleansing the jaw is often a subconscious attempt to hold it together, to stay in control, to not let emotions leak out. It's the body's way of bracing for the next hit, especially for those who grew up in unpredictable or unsafe environments. So, if your jaw is aching, cracking, resisting, it may be because your soul is initiating a clearing, not just of fascia, but of frequency, of roles, of silence, of energetic residue passed down through maternal lines or karmic vows. The pain may not be here to punish you. It may be here to free you. But like all initiations, it requires presence. The jaw won't release through pushing. It will release through permission. Permission to say the thing, to feel the heat, to unclench, cry, scream, or whisper, I matter. My voice matters. Here are the steps to begin releasing the spiritual tension behind TMJ. This is what you can do now. Speak to the jaw directly. Place a warm hand over your cheek or jaw and say, "Thank you for protecting me. You don't have to hold so much anymore." Offer the muscle a new job, not guarding, but grounding. Let sound move, humming, moaning, sighing, Even light toning can gently open the throat and allow the jaw to soften. Don't worry about pitch or beauty. Let the sound carry what words can't. And you can reclaim your voice with affirmations. Say aloud, "It is safe for me to speak. I express my truth with clarity and love. My voice is a divine instrument." You can repeat this when you feel tension creeping back in at any time. In a recent session, I worked with a beautiful soul named Ainur, who had severe jaw locking, especially at night. She had tried dental devices, acupuncture, even trauma therapy. All helped a little, but the pain would return. When we entered her field, we discovered a past life imprint, a vow of silence taken during her time in a monastery after she witnessed spiritual abuse but felt powerless to stop it. That memory and the guilt that came with it was still encoded in her jaw. Once we witnessed and cleared the imprint, her jaw physically popped during the session and the tension released. It wasn't just about the muscles, it was about the story. And if this message resonates, you're not alone. You don't need to live clenching your truth. You don't have to hold it all together with your teeth. Your voice is sacred. Your silence is not a badge of honor, and healing can come, not just from massage or mouth guards, but from soul release. If this speaks to you, and your jaw has been calling for attention in ways words can't quite reach, I invite you to work with me. In our session, we'll explore the deeper roots of your tension, ancestral, emotional, energetic, and begin to unravel what no longer needs to be held. You are allowed to speak. You are allowed to rest, and you are allowed to be free. For more information, please visit annamerkabahealing.com.